So huge thanks for joining me, and huge thanks to our final Facebook group live of the year. So just to let you know who we've got, Diksesh Patel. So Diksesh, thanks for joining myself, thanks for joining the audience, and this is a much about your own interaction as well, so feel free to contribute. Diksesh, to people who may not have heard about you, what do you do in property is a key question. We'll go into a clockwise direction.
It's a good question. I'm a full-time property developer now. We've got 3 different projects in flight of various sizes, as small as 7 flats up to 35 houses, and we're looking to grow that with an additional 4 sites in 2018.
Laura? So good, you can see Laura on the screen.
I'm a solicitor at Ronald Fletcher Baker Solicitors, specialising in property litigation, dealing with all aspects of property redevelopment and problems that our clients come across day, really.
Brilliant. Let me just see if I can swivel over to David. David?
Hi Brendan, thanks for the introduction. Yeah, I'm David Burns. I'm a partner in Ronald Fletcher Baker as well. I work alongside Laura in the property litigation department. We've got quite a big property department in our firm, so we get a lot of the litigation that arises out of that. We help our clients fulfill the property ambitions and help people from first-time buyers through to the larger clients with full portfolios of commercial and residential properties.
And you're a partner at Ronald Fletcher Baker.
Yeah.
Celebrating its birthday next year?
Gosh, yeah, it's about 50 years old, more now.
Yeah. Let me just swivel over. Stuart, so most of you have come across Stuart Ross. I say most of you, but maybe there's 1 or 2 who haven't. Stuart, to our listeners, Martin Skinner is probably a name which nearly everyone in property's heard. You've been working with Martin for 3-4 years, maybe more?
4 years, yeah.
4 years. So for those who don't know, Martin is from Inspired Asset Management. Now Martin's a flamboyant guy. He loves cars, so if anyone follows him on Facebook. But yourself, so you're head of investor relations. Have I got that title exactly right?
Yeah, sure. Yep, that's right.
Okay, and so your purpose in helping Martin is literally to raise funding. And we were talking just off air about one of the big developments in Farnborough. Have I got that right?
Yeah, we've got quite a few developments going on at the moment, and as you're wanting to talk about build to rent, that we've got a build to rent development that we're doing down in Farnborough as well. But yeah, that's right. I run the fundraising team within Inspired.
Thank you. And least but not last,
hi,
Nicola
yeah,
J. Brown.
Yeah, so I'm a property developer, not on your scale, but I have a handful of developments under my belt, and more recently I've been project managing for residential owners. Thank
you. So we're going to swivel just out of the limelight for the moment. Okay, Dean. I see wine. No, that's not wine, Dean. that I wasn't sure if this venue will allow me to bring wine in. So this is Normandy apple, non-alcoholic. So look, I'll give a plug to Tor and Rob. There'll be, I'm sure, plenty of wine next week at the event which they're doing. Crowd with us. It's on Thursday evening. This is definitely not wine though. So not 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Look. So the focus for the next half an hour, 40 minutes, we're going to look at a number of different aspects of the property market. We're going to look at whether build to rent is overhyped, as some people are suggesting. We're going to look at the London plan, or the new London plan, which is in draft stage at the moment. And we're also going to look at goals as well. Diksesh, I'll start with you. So in goals for 2017, what was your major goal?
We wanted to secure 4 sites up to a total of 25 million GDV. Now for 2017, we have secured 3. We're at 20 million. We will hopefully get our latest offer accepted, so we may well hit our targets, and then we'll go into 2018. So that's been positive, and we did hit our private finance fundraising target of 2 million plus as well, which is hugely positive.
Diksesh, look, I know you're going to be at the summit in January, but that's a long time to wait. It's 38, 39 days away. So some people may be thinking, how can we connect with you before the summit?
Yeah, you can connect with me here on Facebook. You've already tagged me, so that's one place to start, or LinkedIn. And also I'm speaking at a number of events throughout 2018, all the way from January up in Kingston through to Leicester in April.
Brilliant. Look, I did get these Christmas crackers, so I saw...
Yeah, let's have a go.
Let's, yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on, guys.
Oh, look at that. That's a dice.
Guys,
So, you know, that's interesting.
you.
Thank you. I don't know if these are miniature crackers, so I don't know if these are miniature hats or
you
not.
have to take the joke.
Well, these are miniature hats, aren't they?
What do you call a fly without wings?
Well, I want to cheat and look at the answer for that.
Walk.
Walk. Okay.
That's
I'll
terrible.
go back to property development.
That's it.
Okay. Let me move this camera just slightly. So, if we move over to Stuart.
Yes.
Okay. So, in terms of 2017 and goals, and I'm sure it's one of the important things for Martin as well, Martin from Inspired Asset, what can you say some of the goals? What were they? Have they been achieved? And going forward into 2018 as well.
Sure. Well, I guess there's a couple of different aspects. So we are property developers, and we've been developing property, and we completed a couple of projects this year. So one in Sutton and one in Coombe Cross in Croydon as well. Both for about 80 apartments each, and they're now completed and people moving in, so they look quite nice. And we've also launched a bond as well. So. Yeah, so that's a positive thing for us as well.
Okay. Have I missed something? Because I didn't know anything about the bond. Was that relatively recently or quite a while ago?
Yeah, no, just within the last month we've launched that. So yeah, but obviously, you know, it's tricky to promote financial products, so that's
Sure.
why you haven't heard about it yet.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant. And last but not least, Nicola. Okay, are you on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant.
My goals for next year are, I haven't yet decided them, Brendan.
But this year, what were your goals?
Yeah, I achieved my goals this year. Yeah, I've had a number of projects that have been successful. So next year I think I need to do more number talk, because then I guess you've got something that you're aiming towards.
Sure. Stuart, we won't mention the word bonds. Okay.
I think we can say we've got a bond. I think that's yeah.
We're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
What's the main vision for Inspired Asset Management next year?
So yeah, we're actually looking at quite a few more projects, and we're looking to maybe complete on about 3 or 4 within the next month.
Sure. It seems to be a lot of focus on you, Stuart. Sorry, I tried to take you out of the limelight.
So yeah, I should have done the end.
Let me just get you.
Okay. As long as I win this.
You're winning it. Oh, wow. Okay.
You're reversing.
Okay, thank you.
Stuart, we're going to discuss build to rent, because that's something which Inspired is involved in, would you say?
Yes. Yeah, so it's something we're starting off now. Traditionally we've been office to residential conversions, mainly based in Croydon area, South London. And we've now expanded, we've got something up in Manchester as well. But yeah, and we're now starting to look at build to rent, because we've been completing a few projects, so we've had some cash come back into the company, and so we're using that equity to funnel that into cash flowing developments now.
Sure. Nicola, I'm missing the question, so is there any questions coming in?
Just that Dick Hesh looks like he's been out on the town.
Oh no, my secret's out.
Yeah.
Hi guys, from Aaron, sorry couldn't join you. And then the wine. Ricky Darlow's watching, Harvey Pearson, Rod Turner, Aaron Love, and Rundy.
Okay. Oh, Rudy.
Rudy,
Who's your
sorry,
partner?
it's hard to read on the white background.